Hey guys, we're back with another video. We're going to be talking about Battlefront 2 a bit, and then at the end we're going to do some talks about Sims 4. Basically, this whole video is going to be about what we might be able to expect from EA Play. Predominantly, we're just going to talk about Battlefront 2, and then right at the end, we're going to talk a little bit about Sims, or Emily's predominantly going to talk, because I have very little knowledge on that. But yeah. So first up, obviously we just got this Han Solo Season 2 trailer. And previously, Ben Walk, one of the community managers, mentioned a hypothetical that what if they detailed the Season 2 DLC before and saved EA Play for another big announcement. Now, obviously, everyone immediately went to Clone Wars content. That is what everyone wants. Everyone's like, yeah, we're going to get a Clone Wars season. That's what it's got to be. What do you think?
I think they would be very brave if they didn't at least hint at Clone Wars coming, because they know that that's what everyone's asking for, and they've shown that they do actually listen to feedback from other players.
Yeah.
So if this has nothing related to Clone Wars, I think they're brave, because they're going to get a lot of backlash.
Yeah, recently...
They're going to have unhappy people.
And yeah, we briefly mentioned this in our Han Solo video. The fact that the Han Solo season does not have heroes actually might have some significance regarding a Clone Wars season and the heroes people want, because
True.
I believe at one point Ben Walk mentioned some DLC seasons will be having no heroes,
Yeah.
but others could have as many as 4.
Yeah.
And they recently acknowledged the fact that they know the most requested heroes are Obi-Wan and Grievous. They literally said that, and then they said it's probably then Anakin and Dooku, and then Padme and Jango. So it is possible that in the Clone Wars season, we could get Obi-Wan, Grievous, Anakin, and Count Dooku.
Yeah.
Personally, I want Anakin and Dooku more, but obviously I'll still be happy with Obi-Wan and Grievous.
I think I personally prefer Anakin and Dooku as well, actually. But yeah, I know what you mean.
But at least they're acknowledging they know people want them. And now I think it is a very real possibility that we will be getting 4 characters. And I think people would lose their minds over that.
Yeah, and that would be something that you would want to announce at an event like EA Play.
Yeah, and we don't even need to get gameplay. Because, let's be honest, EA Play is coming before the new season is even out.
Yeah, so
but if they just maybe show a picture and be like, here's Obi-Wan, here's
just
Grievous.
Like concept, sort of, even if it's
just
not
concept
finished,
art, yeah. If they just showed some concept art and just...
I think people would lose it.
Yeah, just did like a logo for Season 3, Clone Wars, and like maybe even Obi-Wan's lightsaber.
Yeah.
Like something like that, or they tell us what heroes we're going to be getting, or just the fact... To be fair, I don't think we'd actually get confirmation of what heroes. If we do, that'd be amazing. I think it's more likely that we would just get... just a confirmation that Clone Wars season is coming. But yeah, I think it's really almost certain we're going to get something mentioning Clone Wars. And what I said to you was, like, obviously a massive complaint has been the massive time gap between the 2 seasons.
Yeah, because it has been a very big gap.
5 months.
Because, like, the first season came out very soon after the actual game was released. Obviously, that corresponded with Episode 8 coming out in cinemas. And I think most people didn't think they were going to wait for Solo to come out in cinemas. They were going to schedule something in between, but they just didn't do that. So it has been a long time. Now, yeah, I know that there's been lots of people who are quite unhappy with that. So I think they need to boost morale a bit, because they've not had the most luck.
And I think there was good reasoning behind the gap in time.
Oh,
they had to take away microtransactions, they had to completely revamp the progression system, and then reintroduce microtransactions with skins, and obviously they added more stuff to try and, get more stuff in.
They've had a lot to do recently, which people do have to think about.
I do wonder if perhaps we might get Season 3 very soon after. Personally, I'd like it to be Season 2 ends, Season 3 begins.
I don't know if it's going to be very soon after, because they said not that long ago they didn't have any completed characters. I think we're looking at another few months before we get,
it could be like 1 or 2 months. I think them saying they didn't have any completed heroes doesn't mean it, because think about it, they said that about a month ago now.
I
that
guess,
could mean
yeah,
at
you
that
could do
point,
quite a
like,
bit of
they're
work in a
still in the
month.
testing progress. Like
Yeah.
that could, and I mean, they still got. I think this season is going to have another month in it, and then.
Yeah, so
So I
yeah.
think it's perfectly. I think we might have like a month gap, but I think season 3 is going to be a lot closer than season 2 was
Yeah,
to
I don't
1.
think they're going to leave it 5 months because again, they seem to listen at feedback. And yeah, that was quite a big issue for a lot of players. They didn't like how long it had been.
Yeah, and obviously you mentioned in the last video that it's interesting that no more films coming out this year.
Yeah, so they kind of it's interesting, but they've kind of opened themselves up to being able to be a bit more creative with what they're doing in seasons.
They said it might be referencing movies or anniversaries. I'm pretty sure the only anniversary this year is of the Clone Wars TV show.
Yeah.
So that would make sense calling it the Clone Wars season.
I think they're trying their hardest to hint at it without confirming anything.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think they really are trying to be like, it's coming, but we can't tell you it's coming. It is going to happen, but we can't say anything.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people wanted the Clone Wars season over the Solo season. I think they had to do the Solo season. Like, it's a Star Wars film, they can't not do content relevant to that.
Yeah.
And obviously, like we said, there was a massive gap between the two seasons, but they had so much stuff they needed to do. I'm not defending the game, they made a lot of mistakes in their launch, but they had a lot of stuff they needed to sort out before they could get a season out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's pretty likely we are going to get some sort of Clone Wars announcement, and it literally might just be Season 3 Clone Wars coming out August.
Yeah.
It could be anything, but regardless, it's gonna. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, and if it doesn't, we'll do a video on whatever announcement they make, and you'll know if we're disappointed or not, because it's either Clone Wars or it's not.
I think they would just be really brave if they didn't do Clone Wars, because
brave or stupid.
Brave. I'm gonna go with brave.
Yeah.
Because they would have to make, if it's not Clone Wars, because that's what everyone wants. Yeah, it would have to be absolutely phenomenal season to make people happy. So
yeah,
I
honestly can't think of anything people want more.
Yeah.
Maybe they could go Legends, and that would be so. I don't think they would do it, but I feel
that would be one of the only things people would let them off.
Yeah, that would be because that's a massive fan base that desperately wants stuff from that. But yeah, like we said, it seems like we're probably gonna get that. At least we hope so. Obviously, I want Anakin and Dooku. Most people want. To be fair though, if they do get Obi-Wan and Grievous, I'd just be happy. They'd get James Arnold Taylor to do Obi-Wan. I'd just be happy to hear that again. And I recently said, commented on a video about talking about the possibility of a Clone Wars season, and said, because some people worried about Grievous's voice, they want to get that good, because some voice acting hasn't been so good in this game, like Kylo Ren. But Matt Wood already voices the droids in this game, so why wouldn't he voice Grievous?
Yeah.
But yeah, if these heroes are in the game, it's going to be good. If we do get an announcement, I doubt it's going to be anything specific about heroes, but I think we probably almost certainly will be getting some hints towards the future of Clone Wars DLC. Moving on, just for a little bit at the end, this is something I don't have as much knowledge on, but you do.
The Sims 4 is a game that I play a lot, and that you watch me play.
Yeah.
When you're not doing anything else, but recently it was announced that the Sims 4 Seasons expansion pack will be released on June 22nd, which has been huge in the Sims 4 fan community, because it was one of the most highly requested packs, and everyone really loves it, and all the other games it's been an expansion for. And it was confirmed that certain guests would be able to play Sims 4 Seasons at EA Play, and capture some footage of it. So people are quite excited about that, because other than the trailer and a few sort of short clips and images, we've not really seen an awful lot of what the game has to offer. So we're looking forward to people like the Sims community getting footage of that, and I think people are hoping for some more details. The Sims gurus have been on Twitter giving away details about the new thermostat death and things like that. and like updates such as there not being any snow depth at the moment. But I think people are hoping that gurus and whatnot are going to be giving more away through EA Play. So here's hoping.
Yeah, cool. Like you said, I have no knowledge on this.
Yeah, other than when I say to you, this thing's happening.
Yeah, I know you're super excited about it, and yeah, so there's not much announcement, I guess, we can expect from EA Play for that, but more just we'll get to see more of it.
Yeah, we're hoping. I mean, obviously we'll get to see more of it because, like I said, some certain people have been given permission to actually video parts of it, and I know like the Sims community, that like the website, if you've not heard of them, they were asking what features we wanted to see because they can only like video so much or else they'd be giving the whole game away.
Yeah.
We're expecting to see more footage of that and probably minor announcements of like what else we can expect. Hopefully footage of the new calendar system is going to come out as well because I know everyone's excited to see that. But yeah.
Yeah, cool. So that's something kind of less announcey, but more kind of we'll get to see more of it, and it'll be good to. It's something that a lot of fans have wanted for a long time.
Yeah. Apparently, this was the second most highest requested expansion pack after pets or cats and dogs is what we ended up getting. If you know, like if you're in any like groups for Sims fans, you've probably seen people talk about how much they wanted seasons. So, yeah, everyone's
cool.
excited.
Okay, so I think we'll probably leave it at that. Like, we just want to do a short little bit talking about Sims at the end because you've been thinking of talking about that more on the channel for a while.
I mean, we talk about games and it's like another sort of EA thing. So, it kind of made sense to talk a bit about it.
Yeah, fair enough. Let us know in the comments what sort of stuff you'd like to see at EA Play, what you're expecting to see. We're excited for EA Play. There's plenty of stuff we're looking forward to. And we'll probably do a video on anything we do get. So we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Bye.